going over the NFC East prediction video. So, oh yeah, I still got my earphones. In this video, we're gonna be predicting to see if I can guess everybody record right. I'm gonna be sports betting based off of my picks, and I want to see how accurate I can be. Uh, Throughout the weeks, my predictions, not my predictions, but my picks will change based off of injuries and things like that. Who's playing well, who's not playing well. And we're gonna keep up with everything. We're gonna do a weekly recap to keep everybody up to date and to keep myself up to date. And if you agree or disagree with anything with me on any of my picks, let me know in the comment section down below. And let's talk about this first team right now, the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys versus the Browns. They gonna lose to the Browns. Second week, they play the Saints. Uh, they should be able to beat the Saints. I'm gonna say W against the Saints. Third week, they play the Ravens. They will be losing to the Ravens. Fourth week, they play the Giants. They should get a win against the Giants. What is that? Fifth week, they play the Steelers. They are losing to the Steelers. After that, they play Detroit Lions. They losing to the Lions. They get a bye week. After that bye week, they play the 49ers. They losing to the 49ers. Then they play Atlanta Falcons. They lose to the Falcons. They lose to the Falcons. Eagles. They lose to the Eagles. I don't see Dallas Cowboys being a good team. They lose to the Texans. Commanders, they win against the Commanders. They play they play the Giants. They get a win against the Giants again. Or do they split with the Giants? They split with the Giants. They play the Bengals next. They lose. They play the Panthers. They're going to get a W against the Panthers. The Buccaneers, they lose to the Bucks. Eagles, they play the Eagles. They lose to the Eagles again. And then they win against the Commanders again. All right. Next is the Giants. They play the Giants next. Well, not the Giants next. This is the Giants' schedule. Giants play the Minnesota Vikings. They're gonna lose to the Vikings first game. They can actually win this game. They can win against this game against the Vikings. They play the Commanders. They will lose to the Commanders. Win against the Commanders. What is that? Browns. They lose to the Browns. Lose to Cowboys. play the Seahawks. They lose. They get a win against the Seahawks. Bengals. They lose to the Bengals. They lose to the Eagles. They lose to the Steelers. They win against the Commanders. They lose against the Commanders. Win against the Panthers. They get a bye week. Win against the Bucks. They lose to the Cowboys. They win against the Saints. It's definitely the Giants. The Giants will be. I see the Giants losing one game to the Commanders. I see them tying it up 1-1. And I ain't even saying everything out loud. December 15th, Giants play the Ravens. They losing to the Ravens. I was in the zone, like y'all can see every everything on the screen. So I've been so used to doing this. I gotta change this. Gotta change what I'm saying. Their next matchup is the Falcons. I see them winning against the Falcons. No, I see them losing to the Falcons. Like the Giants' defense is gonna be great, but it's gonna be their offense that's gonna be a little rocky and a little shaky. Yes, I see them losing to the Falcons. That's what's gonna hurt the Giants. Like the first half, defense gonna be able to keep up. That second half, it's like the defense gonna give up. They play the Colts next, so I see the Giants losing to the Colts. And the last game, they play the Eagles, and I see them losing to the Eagles. All right, next team that we're gonna be going over is the Eagles. Week one, week one, they play Mel. All right, shit, that's fine. All right, see you later. I'll be there later. Yeah, she going once we get finish the workout. All right, see you later. She gone, Sassy. Eagles play Green Bay and Brazil. That's gonna be a tough game right there. Mm, I'm gonna say they get their first win. Green against the Packers. They play the Falcons next. They come back. They get 10 days to recover. It's gonna be a Monday night football game. I'm gonna say a W against the Falcons. Next, they play the Saints. W versus the Saints. Week 4, they play the Buccaneers. I say that they win against the Buccaneers. Eagles always beat up the Buccaneers, but this game specifically, it's going to be kind of like a redemption game because Tom Brady ain't there. They get it early by week 5. They play the Browns. I had the Browns win. Okay, so I had the Browns losing this game. Eagles winning this game. After that, they play the New York Giants. I see them winning against the Giants. After Giants, they play Bengals. Eagles versus Bengals. I'm going to go with Eagles winning versus the Bengals. I don't know if Jamar Chase gonna be there. I, I feel like they got enough, but I don't feel like they got enough. Yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars is next. W versus Jags. I know one thing. Eagles getting all this talent. They better be explosive. They better be ready to ball out. W against the Cowboys. That's who they play next. Next, they play the Washington Commanders. Monday Night Football, 4 days. So they got a short week this week. Okay, so yeah, I see them getting a W against the Commanders. Next up is the Rams. Eagles versus the Rams. That line not the same, so they're gonna be able to run all over the Rams. The Eagles offense about to be with bro. Yes, it is. W against the Rams. They play Baltimore. Let me see, who do I got winning this game? I got the Eagles getting the game over Baltimore. W against the Panthers. They play the Panthers too. That's an easy W. They play the Steelers, and I believe I have them. Nope, I got them winning against the Steelers. At this point, I think I got a W on every game for the Eagles. That's how high my expectations are for them. They play the Commanders December 22nd. W against the Commanders again. They play Cowboys December 29th. W to the Eagles. They gonna sweep the Cowboys. They play the Jets. Last game, W Eagles. I don't see nobody beating the Eagles. It's gonna be some tough games, but something gonna have to happen. I see every game that they play, they winning. I don't see them losing at all. Last team got the Commanders. Week 1 they play Buccaneers. They losing week 1 to the Buccaneers. Week 2 they play the Commanders. They gonna lose to the Giants. Alrighty. Week 3 the Bengals. They gonna lose to the Bengals. They got a tough schedule. All right, Arizona Cardinals. I just found out that Zay Jones is suspended for 5 games. So I'm gonna say they get their first W against the Cardinals. Then they come back and lose to the Ravens. Then they play the Panthers. They get a W against the Panthers. After the Panthers, they play the Chicago Bears. They lose to the Bears. Uh, they play New York. They play the Giants. Ooh, let me see. Bears, Giants. Okay, I'm missing something. Tampa Bay, Giants, Bengals, Cardinals. Oh, they play Cleveland. They play Cleveland. Yes. They lose to the Browns. I got it right. Let me fix this. They lose to the Browns. They lose to the Ravens. Then they win against Panthers. Then play they play Chicago Bears. Yeah, they play Chicago Bears. They lose to Chicago Bears. After Chicago Bears, they play the Giants. They win against the Giants. Okay. After the Giants, this is week 9. You got week 10. They play the Steelers. They lose to the Steelers. After the Steelers, they play the Eagles, and they lose to the Eagles. After the Eagles, they play Dallas Cowboys, and they lose to Cowboys. They play Tennessee Titans. I see them losing to the Titans. I think that's how I had it. Yep, they lose to the Titans. They get a bye week. They play the Saints next. I see them getting a win over the Saints. Now these last 3 games, I don't see them doing nothing. They play the Eagles, Falcons, and Cowboys. So they lose to the Eagles again. Uh, they'll win against the Falcons. And I forgot to give it a little space. They lose to Cowboys. All right, so these are the records for the Cowboys. I have the Cowboys being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5-12 team. I have the Giants being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 6, and 11 team. Have the Eagles being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 0 basically. Oh, I forgot it is 18. Dang, that's crazy. I've been doing everything all the way up into 17. Make that 5-13. The Commanders, I got them being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 13 team too. This gonna be the weakest conference right here, the weakest division. Eagles should be able to demolish this conference. The Cowboys gonna suck. I don't think Dak gonna give it his all. The defense without Michael Parsons, they trash. Uh, they let Stephon Gilmore go. Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on with the Cowboys? Commanders, they gonna be a work in progress. They might get more wins than I'm actually thinking. Uh, Giants, they should be okay. I feel like Danny Dimes, he will probably have better games, but just looking at it, I don't see it. It's kind of hard to see it. Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants. That division just so weak. Like, I'm used to it being like a little competitive, but it's gonna be so trash. But Sunday we'll be back doing our prediction. Probably gonna do the NFC West or the NFC North. We're probably gonna do one of them next. But I'll see y'all next time. Chase Ray out. Peace.